Hey y'all, welcome back to the Coco Swatches YouTube channel. We are outside today because we are doing a different kind of testing video than I'm used to. We're doing a blush comparison between the very much talked about Rare Beauty blush and the personally I have not heard about this very much at all. This is the NYX Sweet Cheeks Soft Cheek Tint Blush Mousse. So we're gonna put them to the test, put them against each other, see if one is a dupe for the other. The Sweet Cheeks blush is about half the price of the Rare Beauty blush. So if it's a dupe, y'all can save a little bit of coin. So if you are interested in these blushes and wanna find out more, stay tuned and keep on watching. So the first thing I'm gonna do is color correct using the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. This concealer is not new, but they recently came out with new shades. So this one, I had a Monde before, or Monde, whatever. But this is in the shade Truffle. This is a much better shade for me in terms of what I like to use this product for. I like to use it for color correcting as I'm doing now. And I like to use it to clean up my eyebrows. And sometimes I will use it for like some spot correction. It's a very multi-use product, and Truffle is a little bit deeper and has an undertone that works a little bit better for my complexion. So today, since the focus is going to be blush, I want to do my contour bronzing stuff under my foundation so that I don't have to like mix the bronzer and the blush together, because I just want the blush to stand out since we want to compare both blushes. So taking this XX Revolution concealer, this is like the deepest shade they have in CX20. It's pretty dark, so I really just need like, probably even too much. Just gonna go and blend that out. This hair does not want to stay down. Whatever. So now we're gonna get into foundation. Today I'm using the Bobbi Brown Skin Longwear Fluid Powder Foundation. This foundation is super duper matte, so I'm not using any kind of primer today because I just feel like the natural oils are gonna come through as I wear this throughout the day. I'm in the shade Walnut. I don't think this is my perfect shade, but they only sent me 3 shades, and this one is the one I feel like works the best for me. I'll put up swatches on the screen. I have the 2 other shades swatched as well on my Instagram page. So this foundation, just as a FYI, it starts out looking a little bit light, and then it kind of oxidizes as you go along. I do find myself, just in case you're curious, I know this is not about this foundation, but I do find myself kind of using more of this foundation than I normally would others. Like, this is probably not going to be enough. I don't know why I put that amount on the back of my hand, but yeah, maybe because it's like liquid to powder. I don't know, but anyway, yeah, this is not enough coverage for me. I don't know why I even did that, so we're gonna add some more. So this is how we are looking with just the foundation and the color correcting and the under painting of the contour. I still could use a little bit more coverage, but I'm just going to go ahead and go in with concealer. This is the Pat McGrath Labs concealer in the shade MD28, and I'm going to just use that to highlight. And this will probably be the last step, or no, I'll highlight and then we'll set and then we'll apply the blushes. If you watched some of my other videos, you'll know that I like a under eye concealer to look like orangey like this, because the kind of, even though I already color corrected, it's still like, I feel like it brightens more than something that is like more yellow, even though yellow is my undertone. So like more of like a yellow orange mix, I guess, is what I prefer. So I'm just gonna go ahead. And I've left my eyes bare today because I want to put the blush on my eyes as well. When I first tried out the Rare Beauty blush, I put it on my eyes and I really liked it. So we're gonna see if the NYX blush can work that way as well. I'm just gonna go ahead and set this with this is new Prime Beauty just launched setting powders. They're really nice. They are obviously powders, but they have kind of like more of a satiny finish, which is kind of like nice and interesting and different. So I use the shade Golden Gal. And yeah, I'm gonna use my sponge. I know that some people don't like liquid products over powder, but I don't know, I feel like I don't really, like, I know that there's like a danger, like if you mess up and when you put a, basically like when you put a liquid product over powder, and if you like don't apply it right, basically it's just gonna sit there, it's gonna be set because there's powder on the bottom of it, under it. I don't know why I said it that way, but yeah, I don't know, I just feel like I don't like doing the powder after, so we're just going to have to take that risk. Forgot to say, I also want to add a little bit of this Pat McGrath under eye powder in Deep. Just, oh man, I broke it. I just dropped it and I literally forgot that I dropped it, and yeah, well, the life of a klutz. The life of a klutz, y'all. Don't be like me. Okay. Just gonna salvage what's in here. Whew. Okay, so now we are ready for blush. If you're uncomfortable with doing powder first, one thing that you can do is either wait to set after, or you can spray your face down with like a setting spray before putting the blush, because that's what I do sometimes with my highlighter. But anyway though, so let's get into these blushes. So we have the NYX Sweet Cheeks in Almost Famous. I should probably open it first. Let me do that. Alrighty, so we have the NYX Sweet Cheeks. This is shade Almost Famous, which is, I feel like, the most comparable shade to the Rare Beauty blush in Love. I believe these are both supposed to be a matte finish liquid blush. This one is actually called a soft cheek tint blush mousse, and this one is this is kind of moussey too. So I've used this off camera before, but just for the sake of this video, I'm just going to explain how I've been using this. So to make sure I didn't mess up, I decided to do a voiceover for this portion. So I just took the Dupe applicator and applied it to my cheeks, and I'm taking this MAC blush brush and I'm just kind of patting it in. So I'm starting off kind of like timidly because I don't want to apply, you know, too much. It does look really pigmented when you first like put it on the face, but as you can kind of tell, once you use the blush brush to pat it in, it you know, kind of blends into the skin more. I found that I like using a brush to apply this product more than like a sponge. I feel like the sponge absorbs too much of the pigment, whereas like a brush really lays down the products and kind of keeps it where you want it, keeps the pigmentation there, but also, you know, helps it blend into the skin. So I kind of doing like the over blushing trend, putting it a little bit onto my eyes and to my cheeks. And so that's the Rare Beauty side. That's kind of what this blush looks like. That's how it performs. It looks really beautiful to me. It's pigmented. I like this shade of orange. It's a little bit more cool tone, but it's still pretty. So now we have the NYX side. I have to tell y'all, I hate this applicator. It looks like a lip gloss applicator. I'm not sure what the thinking was behind that, but this is actually the first time I'm using this. This is my first impression. So I'm just gonna apply it the same exact way. And y'all, when I say the first thing I thought when I put on this blush was, where have you been all my life? This blush is perfect. Like, it's so pretty. It's only $9. I love the shade of orange. It's like this really pretty warm shade. I'm just doing the exact same thing I done on the other side with the exact same brush. This brush is from MAC. I think I said that already, but I'll put like the number of it in the description box. But yeah, that's the Sweet Cheek side, and it looks really, really good. Like, I'm really, really pleased with the color payoff and how it blended. So that's my finished look, and we're just gonna hop outside to see if there's really a difference between the orange shades. So we're outside in the natural light, just so you all can kind of see how this blush looks like in like the sun. I put a little bit of highlighter and lip products on, as you can tell, because, you know, like oranges, like under the lights and stuff, you see the different undertones, but in the sun they kind of look similar. So honestly, like, I'm kind of feeling the NYX side a little bit more. I feel like the orange on this side is a little bit more cool tone, while this one is a little bit warmer. And other than that, I feel like they're basically kind of giving me the same effect. Pigmentation wise, they're pretty much the same. I was able to kind of get the same amount of pigmentation with the same amount of product. I will say I don't really care for the NYX applicator. It's like a lip gloss applicator, which I really don't like. All right, it's getting a little hot under the sun, so let me just wrap this up. So one thing I do want to point out that I noticed about the Rare Beauty blush is that over time, like throughout the day, it does fade. And I'm kind of noticing similarness from NYX too, but NYX blush was like, I don't know, $9. The Rare Beauty blush is like $25. I'm not sure if those are the exact prices. I'll have them in the description down below or on the screen somewhere. So all in all, I definitely feel like the NYX Sweet Cheek blushes are comparable to the Rare Beauty ones in terms of formula, in terms of pigmentation, in terms of ease of use. I feel like both of them are pretty much on the same page. The orange, the shade of orange is slightly different. So I mean, if you have a personal preference to which side you like more, maybe that will sway you one way or the other. But if you're just looking for like a pigmented orange blush, I feel like both shades complement my complexion really well. You know, I will say about the Rare Beauty blush, and I'm sure it's probably true. It's true about blush in general. Blush will fade throughout the day, and I definitely do find that with the Rare Beauty blush. I feel like when you put it on, it kind of feels like, and even you all kind of saw it when I applied it. When you put it on, it looks super pigmented, but when you blend it out, you know, it kind of tames down a little bit, and throughout the day it does that a little bit more. And so I assume the same is for the NYX side as well. So if you're looking to try out cream liquid blushes, you don't want to kind of go all the way down into the more luxe end with the $25 Rare Beauty one. You could definitely try out the NYX Sweet Cheek ones. It's so interesting how like marketing works. I feel like even as an influencer, I had no idea that these existed. So it's kind of just a shame that such a great product that is at such a low price point is hidden. You know, I could talk about marketing and dark skin products and things like that, but we're not gonna get into that today. Today is about comparing the Rare Beauty blush to the NYX one. So I definitely would say that this is a dupe for this. Let me know if you agree down in the comments below. Let me know if you've tried out the Sweet Cheek liquid blushes. I don't even know when these came out, honestly. They might have been out for a while. But I definitely think that there are almost the same amount of shades available. And I think, at least in this shade, granted, I didn't really feel like picking up a lot of the other shades of the NYX one. I don't know how many shades would work for deeper skin tones, but I know for like, you know, the standard orange blush that looks great on deeper complexions, definitely check, what's the, I don't even know what the name of this. Definitely check out Almost Famous. Don't get me wrong, I like the Rare Beauty one too. You know, I could do a wear test, and I don't think I'm gonna film it, but maybe I'll add it to like the description box below if I do notice like something vastly different after a few hours between the two of them. But from first impressions, I feel like, and I don't feel like this is gonna change, look the same to me. Let me know what you think. Lipstick on my teeth. Let me know if you agree with me in the comment section down below. So that's all I have for y'all today. Quick video again. Thank y'all for tuning in, hanging out with me today. Hopefully you are safe wherever you are watching this in the world. If you like this video, feel free to give it a little like, and again, comment down below what you thought, if you have an experience with either side, and if you're even interested in Rare Beauty. Honestly, like, I don't really keep up with Selena Gomez. I don't really know what she does besides, you know, her music career. And so yeah, I have no preconceived notions of what to expect from her. So I just kind of was caught up in the hype of everyone talking about it, which made me want to try it. And liquid blushes were the most intriguing thing to me out of everything that she launched. And yeah, I feel like I'm sweating. It's too hot for me to be out here, y'all. So with that, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.